studio, baby.
Hello, this is Rick Mooney with the Steel Studio. My weekly Thursday thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, the roster is set, the 53-man roster, and let's go through some position groups and see how we think. What do we think of this roster as of right now? I still think moves are coming. I've been wrong so far. Really kind of shocked at some of these things that have not happened. It just doesn't seem like the Steeler way to me. I know Omar said specifically, we will spend to the cap. Well, we have cap room. Let's do it. So I expect him to do it. But anyway, on the position groups, the quarterback group, I like the group. Russell Fields is a starter, as we said he would be. Excited about that. Justin has a lot of talent, but let's face it, Justin struggles reading defenses. You don't read defenses in preseason. Get him in a regular season, he wouldn't look as good. He needs to learn behind Russell. That's what we said. Kyle Allen, solid third guy. Offensive line is kind of in flux right now. I'm a little frustrated with it. Of course, losing Herbig for the year, and that really hurts now that Ciamalu's out for a few weeks. I think it'll be a few weeks. I don't think it'll be longer than that. The dude's a stud. But we're going to miss him, man. He is a leader. He is the heart and soul of that offensive line, believe it or not. We still have James Daniels there, and I probably think the rookie or the other guy that came on that we drafted, Anderson, I think he may play. He's had a good preseason, believe it or not. He's a surprise. So it'll either be him or Mason McCormick, and they're both good, but we're gonna struggle there. And then you got the tackle uncertainty. Dan Moore is probably the most certain person. He'll start. I think Broderick will start on the right side. If he struggles, look for Troy to come in. Troy will be on this team. He will play, and he will get in sooner or later. He's too talented. We're going to be okay. It's just a little scary. I think we still need a backup center. We did sign one on the practice squad, guy that played for the Ravens. He's decent. We'll see if we get another veteran there. Wide receiver, very frustrated here, but Jefferson had a good camp. He really did. Of course, we have George. He's going to be a monster. He's going to get as many targets as CeeDee Lamb did last year. Watch. He may be next year's fantasy. He may be one of the top 5 pick, man. The guy's going to have a great year. Let's hope he stays healthy. That's my fear. Jefferson, like I said, was good. Scotty Miller made the team. Scotty Miller catches everything thrown his way. He's better than you think. And then behind him, Al Austin, if he takes a step forward, will be okay. But I still expect us to make a trade for another guy. We just can't go in with this group, man. I will be surprised, disappointed there. And if Des Fitzpatrick circles back to the practice squad, I wouldn't be surprised. If not, no big loss. The guy's a good athlete, but he's not that good. And we may end up signing Miles Boykin back as a gunner or something. I don't know. We'll see. Tight ends, we kept 4. Of course, don't forget, our receiver room is a little light, but we also have Cordell Patterson, our third running back that can play receiver. And Connor Hayward is a jack of all trades. He can do everything. He's going to get a lot of play. And we didn't see him throw the tight ends much. You're going to see it next week in Atlanta. Trust me. Muth and all the guys, Washington, they're going to be good. They're going to be good. And we're going to need those guys to be solid. And I think you'll see that in this offense. Running backs are great. Warren, Cordell, or Najee. Najee needs another contract, Omar. I want it to happen. I don't care what people say. And then let's talk about Russell Wilson not being a good quarterback. Where the fuck are these people getting their info? The guy didn't play bad last year. 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I don't know what the problem is. And that little dink and dunk offense. I think he'll be better with this play action offense. That's what he's best at. So I trust the Steelers. They know what they're doing. We haven't had a losing season in 20-something years. So F off. You guys can speak after we have a losing season. And until Russell doesn't look like Russell, I'm on board. So I'm going to wait and see. People say we're going to finish last in the division. We haven't never finished last in this division. So when I see it, I'll criticize and I'll agree with you. But right now, go to hell. Anyway, on the defense, the defensive line is played really solid this preseason. Really happy with the D-line. And Benton, you're going to see Cam Hayward back full strength. We haven't seen him at all. This defense is going to be great, especially on the front end. Leal played really his way on the roster. Loudermilk's still there. They kept a lot of D linemen, though. Somebody may get shuffled. They just didn't want anybody to scoop them up in initial roster cuts. The linebackers are more solid than they've been in 10 years with Queen, Wilson, Roberts. Holcomb will be back probably week 5 or 6. And then the outside guys, Herbig, Highsmith, Watt. Wow, we haven't even seen those guys, and they were good without them. We didn't keep a fourth because Leal can play that role, and he plays it well. And people that say, oh, Herbig's going to push Highsmith off, shut the hell up. No, he's not. We're going to use 3 of them. We're going to use all 3, and we're going to win a Super Bowl with this defense here eventually. Watch. The secondary worries me. I lose sleep at night worrying about the secondary. Is Porter going to be as good? Hopefully he is. But if he's not, we're in big trouble. Because, Jackson's better than you think. He's a top 15 corner, and he's what you need. He's fast. He's a good number 2. And I think Trice and Rush are okay. I don't know if Rush will be on the team long, though. Trice has played well, but we haven't seen him in the regular season game, so there's a big question there. I expect us to sign somebody there as well. And, of course, the slot, I can't believe we're going into the season with this slot group. Cam, of course, got suspended for all those games. Of course, the guy in Kansas City didn't get suspended. That ticks me off. Same kind of situation, although he didn't put his hands around a woman, but he still ran from the police and could have killed someone the way he was driving. And ran and gets away with it because he's a Chief. If Cam Sutton would have signed with the Chiefs, he probably would have gotten away with it too, my opinion. Anyway, we need a slot corner. We may sign Peterson or trade for someone. I just don't see. Maybe we'll use the safety group. Safety's there. And that might be why we kept Jaden Elliott, who I think the only reason he stayed is because Watts got hurt. He'll probably be gone. I wouldn't be sad if they signed a Terrell Edmonds or someone like that for depth. That would be great. Bring him back. He's a good dude. He's not bad. He's smart. He knows our defense. I would love that. Anyway, we got Minka, and we got Elliott, and we got Kazee. Kazee can play some slots. So we may be going that route. Beanie Bishop's okay. I just don't know if he's ready to be the man. We'll see. Maybe we go into week 1, see how it plays out. But I would not be surprised if they brought somebody. I just don't know what we're waiting for. We play in a week, man. A little over a week. You want these guys to get acclimated to your team. So what are you going to wait till week 10? I don't know. I'm frustrated there. I will criticize when it deserves to be, but maybe Omar's playing his cards and he's smart. A lot of people thought we run out and sign Noah Brown. He only had 30 catches last year. He's no better than Jefferson and Scotty Miller. I don't know why people want that. I'd rather get a real receiver. Anyway, people forget we have Hall of Famers on this team. We have guys like Watt, Minka, Hayward, Queen, Porter Jr. They're all good, and 3 of those are going to be Hall of Famers if they're retired right now. So relax. We're going to be in every game. We're going to struggle a little bit early, but maybe not. Maybe we come out firing on all cylinders and surprise some people because they showed nothing in the regular season or the preseason, and I saw it in practice and camp how good this team could be against that good defense. So there you go. There's my roster. There's my thoughts for the week. Like I said, a little surprised we have not made a move. I don't know what we're waiting for. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd already have 10 guys signed by now. I just can't. But we just don't sit on cap money. We just don't. I'm shocked. Something's coming. It's gotta be. And if we don't do anything, it could cost us later. And I will be the first one here to criticize. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you guys subscribing. I do have some emails here. I'll try out one of them. John from Tulsa, Oklahoma says, how can you think Russell Wilson is a starter? Justin clearly is the better athlete, and he has the bigger arm. Well, I disagree. Russell has a really good arm. Russell can make all the throws, especially for a 35-year-old. Russell can still move. And guess what? If Russell struggles, we will put Justin in. But I think right now, here and now, Russell's the better player, and I've seen it in practice. So disagree there, buddy. If you don't like it, you can go root for someone else. But I like Justin, too, and I don't want to see him just sit on the bench. The guy is too good. to sit on the bench. Appreciate the subscribes. Appreciate the following on the Steel Studio on Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube, the Steel Studio. Thanks, guys. Until next week, go Steelers.